This morning I found a 4-leaf clover. Does that make me a lucky person? Yes. Does it mean anything else? No. Let's talk about evolution. Here in these United States of America, about 80% of people disbelieve in evolution, or believe that evolution may have happened, but that it was guided by a higher power. There are many names for such people, but the scientific term I'm going to use today is wrong. Now, you, my regular viewers, know that ordinarily I try to be very careful to present both sides of an issue and not say who's right and who's wrong, and we're not so different after all, and can't we all get along, and that sort of thing. Except on this we can't, and I won't make those concessions because I am a rational person and a pragmatist, and while it's often rational and practical to be very zen and wise and suspend judgment in the face of disagreement, in this case it's very, very clear that someone is right. Many intelligent people have argued that science and religion are not actually at odds, that since science concerns itself with how the world actually works, all a religious person has to do is sit back and wait for scientists to discover that God exists in all his glory, because, after all, God exists exactly as you think he does, so we'll find him eventually, right? No. Not right, because unfortunately religions do not come from how the world works, they come from people. Ordinary, fallible people. And the fact is, we found God already. It's old news. We know with great certainty how species become the way they do. We know with great certainty how things came to be this way. And before you say, we can't know anything, hoist your head out of your solipsistic rectum and acknowledge that there is a threshold beyond which you can know something, and you should assume that it's true. But the moment we find some evidence that disproves us, we will change our minds. We will follow the evidence wherever it leads us, even if it leads us someplace we would rather not be. And when we went looking for God, the God we found in that place was not the God that anyone expected. Evolution is not popular because its implications are terrifying. It's not just some comfortably ineffable man up in the clouds going, "Ho ho, aren't I ineffable? I work in mysterious ways, don't I? But I do love you guys, though." No, the process of evolution is governed solely by the forces of chance, and like everything in the universe, it occurs on timescales that are incomprehensibly, mind-rendingly vast, not some paltry 6,000 years. If the entirety of human existence were compressed to a single day, then every bit of that 6,000 years, the whole of recorded history, would fit into the last 3.5 minutes. That's from just past 11:56 till midnight. That's nothing. The discovery of bronze, the discovery of iron, the invention of the sail, civilizations of Mesopotamia, Persia, Arabia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, every dynasty of China, the rise and fall of the Mayans and the Olmecs and the Aztecs, the Roman Empire, the Mongolian Empire, the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, all of it, 3.5 minutes out of a day. No, the real God does not care about you. It has no ability to care. It cannot even see you. You do not get an afterlife, and the wicked will not be punished, and we're not here because of some divine ordinance, but by mere accident. We do not mean anything. And the fact that we are in the unfortunate position of being of such great intelligence means that we have to take responsibility for our actions while we're alive, and that truth really, really hurts. But just because nothing matters, it doesn't mean you can't live a good life. Just because we're not worth anything to the universe doesn't mean we can't be worth anything to one another. I can help others, I can give charity, I can try to make the world a little bit happier and better before I leave. I can love. And that, my friends, is the point of a secular life. It is recognizing that we are all in this together, that the world did not arise to suit us, but rather that we arose to suit the world, and that because the world does not care about us, we have to care for one another. Thank you for watching. I'm Why Ever Not So. Have a beautifully meaningless whatever.